Are you tired? I know I am. With the start of the school year and the imminent transition to fall, it feels like I'm moving in a million different directions. The needs of others are being fired at me from all sides. My kids, my partner, my work, family, everyone needs something from me. Does this feel familiar to you? This is called urgency, when everything feels like an emergency and everything is a priority, but you and your needs are at the bottom of the list. Emotions are running high with huge crashes. This is just not sustainable. Urgency in our parenting leaves us feeling frustrated and overwhelmed and like we're going to snap. And I have snapped more than once. It feels terrible. Shouting at my children to get out the door on time, barking orders for my kids to blindly follow, stressing over every little detail like, do we have all the back to school supplies? The worst part is when we realize that how we're acting does not match our values. Ugh, we need to remember that rest is resistance. Slowing down is sustainable. I know that right now, when there's so much to do, slowing down feels completely impossible. That's why I've created this 5-day challenge to slow down your parenting. This will not take a huge chunk of your time away from your to do list, and it's not about making drastic changes or moving at a snail's pace. When you sign up for this challenge, you're going to receive one email each day with a short video and easy to implement lessons. On day one, we'll start by getting really clear on why slowing down feels so important to you. What are your goals for your relationship with your kids? Do you want to feel more connected, less frustrated, more fun and joy? We're going to write it all down and get really clear. On day two, we're going to practice the art of observation. I will teach you my signature tool for making meaningful observations, and this will help you slow down and align with your values, and then find sustainable and unique solutions to everyday problems. On day three, we're going to have a lot of fun. This is where we're going to talk about building trust through bringing awareness to the stories that we're telling, and then practice sharing dope, awesome, loving stories about your kids. Day four is all about creating connection and learning to prepare the environment. Both physical, emotional, and energetic environments impact our kids. So, how can we take the time upfront to create success later? And finally, on day five, we're going to look at the other influences creating patterns in our parenting and unpack some of our own conditioning by looking at old paradigm phrases that just seem to slip out of our mouths without us even thinking or noticing. And I will host a live event where you can join me to share any of your aha experiences you've had throughout the week and have a chance to ask me anything in the live Q&A. Are you ready to join me in laying down the heavy weight of urgency and taking one step at a time to living a more sustainable life with your kids? With a commitment of just 15 minutes a day, I promise you will find easy, small concepts you can implement right away that will support transformation for you and the youth you care for. So click the button below to sign up, and in just a few short days, we'll get started together.